Hi, welcome to the first video about the projects that you're going to complete in this course. So when you go into the course and you're in Module 1, you'll see a link that says Projects and Discussion for Module 1. This is where you'll find the project. So if you click on here, Project 1 for Qualitative Data, you open it, this is the project that you will see. And if you go back and you click here for the data for the projects, you will have a data set. Your data set will be different from mine, so please don't be alarmed if my numbers look different. We change the data every semester, and you'll probably have a different data set. So let's get started about talking about the project. So in this project, you're going to use the majors data from the data set, and you're going to organize it into a categorical frequency distribution. So what you need to be mindful of is for the first one, the first table, it's going to look for the Cartersville campus. The second one is going to look for online. And then some of the questions you're going to have to put them together, but that's not a big deal. So let's look how to find the Cartersville and the online because they're two separate things. So if I go into the data file like I'm here, I'm going to click on the first column because it says, how are you taking Math 2200? I'm going to click on it, and then I'm going to sort it. So if I go to your Excel file might be here on home, go to the data tab and go through A to Z and hit that button. And it's going to pop up this message, and you're going to hit expand the selection, and look what it does. It puts all of your Cartersville in the first part and online in the second part, and it even puts over here in your majors, it puts them in order. So for the first table, you're going to look at, I'm going to color code it to make our lives easier. You're going to look at this stuff in orange, okay? And for the second table, you're going to look for this stuff, and let's make this yellow. Yellow and yellow, okay? So for this data set, and again, your data set might be different. For Cartersville, there were 3 people who took business administration. So I would put this here. Program of study, business administration, the frequency is 3. And again, your data set may be different. These videos were done for a certain specific data set, and we've changed them. So for the first one, again, it's Cartersville campus. For the second one, it's online. And again, orange for me is Cartersville, online is yellow. It might help you if you do that too to find those. Okay, and as I keep going down, then it says for number 2 and 3, which is the most popular and the least popular for Cartersville, 3 and 4 is for least popular for, 4 and 5 is online. 6 and 7 is if you combine them. So this is what I want to show you. I'm going to go back here and I'm going to undo all the color that I put on it. So here, what I want to do is I'm going to go to column C. And because I want both groups together, I can go to data, I can hit the A through Z and expand the search, and I can organize these. So now it wants to know when I add them together, which one occurs the most and which one occurs the least. So between the two, the one that occurs the most is business administration with 6 people taking it. And let me show you something cool that I didn't show you before. If I take my mouse and I highlight all of business administration, if I go down here in the right corner, it says count is 6. 6 people in this data set on Cartersville and on online took a business administration. That was my most occurring. So my least occurring, if I do this and go to social sciences, which only had 2, then I would say social science is the least popular with only 2 students. Again, your data set will be different, so your answers may be different. Please don't copy my answers down because they will be incorrect because your data set is different. So if I go back here and I look at that, then that's where I would answer those. So again, number 1 is just Cartersville. Number 2 is just online. Make sure to answer the questions correctly based on what they're asking. Hope this helps.